1 a.m., February 4th, 1990 was the last time Scott Laggy would see his girlfriend, 26-year-old Deborah Poe. The last time that anybody would see her was around 3 a.m., February 4th, 1990, was by a friend. Deborah Poe had reported to her boyfriend, Scott Laggy, that she has been harassed during her night shift at the Circle K in Orlando, Florida, so he'd stay around and make her feel safe. Well, like I said, that night he would leave around 1, friend would check in on her at around 3, and then nobody's seen her since. Somebody would come in around 4, and then thought it was weird that nobody was there, so they called the cops. Orlando Police Department would come by and noticed that there was no struggle in the store. A new Toyota Celica was still parked out front, which was actually Deborah Poe's car, and there was no struggle in the store. And they noticed that her paycheck was still behind the counter, and they noticed that everything she had, her purse and everything, was still there. They got canines out. Canines with tractors sent to behind the store. There would be this little fence, and there would be a road behind it, and they tracked her to that road, and then the track was gone. So police believe she was abducted from the store. Now, Scott Laggy has been questioned. He's taken a couple polygraphs and he's passed them. And a couple years ago, there was an article I read that they have a suspect in mind, and they didn't release his name, so we don't know who it is. Some people say it's the boyfriend because where they went was an area where it was near this Baptist church, and the boyfriend, Scott Laggy, lived right there, but I don't know if that's true or not. Nobody really does. I'm not gonna put any thing on that because it's not proven. All we know is that it's unsolved. Somebody did take her, and it's sad. I hope that they find who abducted Deborah Poe and they bring him to justice.